For grouping of employees in the form of personas, ControlUp recommends using device tags. We have various customers using device tags synced with Active Directory or other systems to efficiently group users and group devices together. In our own environment, we have an HRIS system called Bob, which syncs through Okta with our Active Directory, and we run a PowerShell script to sync the departments of users with device tags, as you can see here on the screen. Multiple device tags can be assigned to a device, which gives extra flexibility in grouping. These device tags can be called in most parts of the product. For example, if we go to the employee view, where we're currently looking at the full cross-section of all employees, I can select one or multiple device tags. For example, if I select our sales persona, in this case I get to see all employees that are assigned the sales department tag and can look at just their data. As we've seen before, this also goes across the different interfaces, including the map view and the details view. And I can add additional tags. For example, if I just want to see those that have sales and leadership. In this case, there's only one person that is active. And this gives flexibility across various dashboards and reports. As stated before, employee scores are good guidance to determine if certain devices or certain parts of the digital workplace are not sufficient, underperforming or overperforming, but there's also other dashboards, including the devices performance dashboard. Again, I'm looking across the whole environment to all devices. But I can add the same device tag filter. And in this case, I get to see all devices that are part of the sales department with their various pieces of information, including key device insights. This includes information such as blue screens, missing patches, user reboots, as well as other incidents related to the device hardware. I get information around the best performing hardware models and the least performing hardware models, and can drill down into more details for these particular devices. Other dashboards include the network performance dashboard, and again we can easily filter by the specific department. And in this case, I'm not getting device information, but more information about the networks they are connected to, including the average latency, ISP information, and other information about networking. The application performance dashboard we saw earlier. And this gives key application insights about the performance of applications, the usage of applications, and what devices are having challenges with applications. To prevent having to continuously add filters, we also have the capability to store filters. As we can see in this environment, we have defined all the personas and added the tags to it that are relevant. And this makes it extremely easy to quickly switch from one team to the other. For example, if I want to just look at our DevOps team information, I can just select it from this view. If I want to switch to finance, I can again easily switch. These filters also persist. So if I now go to a different dashboard, for example, device performance, I'm still looking at the finance persona role. As well, if I go to other views and dashboard, that information persists. I can share these filters with other team members, so other administrators will now also have access to these roles and personas. And it's easy to reset to look at the whole environment. The same persona filtering can also be done in our reporting section. For example, if I look at location history, I have access to the same filters. And if I go to a different report, those will persist, including export. And these exports obviously can be used for further investigation, export to other tools, just like our API can. Combining the persona tags with other filters gives extreme flexibility in looking at the data. For example, from this view, if I want to quickly add another condition, for example, where the location is just for the US executives, I can quickly add an additional filter to get that information. Some other examples include adding a filter for the experience score, for example, where the experience score is under a certain level. I now am looking at just a software development team with an experience score under 5. One more example. For example, I'm looking at all the devices in the marketing team, and I want to filter by, for example, battery health. For example, for purposes of replacement. Now I can quickly see that within the marketing department, there's one device that actually has a low battery health. I get the serial number of the device as well. So as you can see, combining filters with the persona tags gives extreme flexibility in finding the data set that IT will need to do their job. Further development and additional reporting around personas is under development, and we're expecting to see more functionality around this in the future.